Louie, you're so small. My small, tiny rabbit. Okay, guys. I think we're all set up here. I think everything's set up. Welcome to today's live stream. Today the plan is we're gonna be playing Planet Zoo and then maybe Story of Alicia. I'm thinking about it, okay? I'm thinking about it. I haven't touched any, horse games. I feel like I haven't been, going as hard with the horse games lately, and a part of me feels, kind of guilty for that. I don't know, but it's also, 2 weeks ago, it was the only... Story of Alicia was, the only thing I was streaming, so I, for real, was just, I don't know. I'm working on fitting some other games in that are more horse related. I need to revisit Keymore still because they had an update recently that's been a big deal. But yeah. Hello Tactical, hello Fable, hello Felix, hello Cardos, hello, oh my god, there's so many of you. Hi Bunny, hi Lila. Yes, haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good. Hello Caleb, hello Red Dead Wolf, hello Julia. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hello. Wow, that's a really... What a wonderful way to get the stream started. Thank you, Julia. Hello, Zoni. Hello, Rain. Guys, there's so many of you here. So many who I have not seen in a hot minute. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome in. Yesterday, I'm so sorry. Tusk is about to have her third litter, I guess is not the right word. Her third litter of piglets? What is the group of piglets called, chat? A mud puddle. A mud puddle. I'm making stuff up. It is time for me to finally redeem my Louie treat. Is Louie gonna get a little treat today? Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. Okay, Caleb, do me a favor. If you are able, can you please remind me to give him a treat in 10 minutes from now? Just because he's currently eating his lettuce, and I don't want to disturb him while I say disturb him, but it's good to kind of ration out his, meals in a given moment, and I don't want to give him a treat while he's already finishing his lettuce. Thank you for understanding. Just remind me in 10 or 15 minutes from now, and I will give him that treat. Thank you. Hi Zoni, welcome to the stream. Hello Cardos. I thought this pig just jumped off. Okay, he didn't. Wait. Sorry, I was so busy yapping I didn't realize that there was babies being born. Okay, there's 3. Is that it? Any more? 3, 4. Dude, there's 4 piglets every single time. Okay, hold on. Let me just... Okay, so we've got 1. Sorry, we're starting off so strong. We've already got a prediction not even 20 seconds into the stream here. 2 boys. 2 boys. 3 boys! Dude, the odds of that happening are 25% chance there'll be 3 boys. Okay, Alright, there's one left, chat. I'll let you guys do the prediction on what the gender is gonna be. So, 3 boys, 1 girl, or 4 boys, 1 girl? Or 4 boys, 0 girl. Okay, I'll let you guys have this. I will look back again in a moment. Anyways, sorry, I feel like I'm so distracted right now, but I'm not trying to be. Anyways, so, yesterday... I had a job interview. It was very scary. It's called a litter. Why is it? Help, that's so funny that it flagged it. I looked up a little picture. It's called a litter or pharaoh. Litter or pharaoh. Interesting. Litter of piglets. The things they do not teach you in school. Hello, Unofficial. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Liz. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Marimax. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I am so sorry, Marimax. I hope you're doing okay. I'm sorry that your vacation had to be cut short, but very understandable reason why. I hope that the journey back is smooth and you're able to get the time to properly mourn. I'm very sorry to hear that. Hello, Jules. Welcome to the stream. Hi, guys. Sorry, I feel like I've been saying hello nonstop for, the last 5 minutes. I haven't even been able to, properly read any specific messages, so if there's anything you want me to see, just resend it. I'm sorry. There's been a lot going on. Before we get started with building here, let's check what the last big is. It's a girl. 1 girl. 1 girl piglet. 1 girl piglet. So technically, I have not gotten the job yet, but, I mean, it's very normal. I'm gonna be honest, guys, when you get hired, it's not like they usually tell you what do you call it? Like, they don't immediately tell you, like, hey, you got the job, we've decided right away. As much as I would have loved to hear that, that wasn't the situation. But I will give you my life update. So yesterday after stream, I had a job interview. I was very excited, very nervous. I felt like it went really well. Like, I think I answered all their questions in a way they were pleased with, based on, like, how they responded. And I was feeling very confident afterwards and very good. But then my mom was like, I came home and I told her about it, and I was like, oh yeah, like, I was really happy with how it went. I thought it was good. I was very confident in my answers. At one point, like, okay, so, like, one of the questions was, like, why should we hire you, you know? And I basically, like, I don't want to say sold myself. That sounds crazy. But, like, when you're getting hired, like, you want to advertise your skills. You want to talk about what you're good at. You want to say why you're capable for the job and a good fit. And I basically told them, like, although I'm not experienced, like, you're gonna get a return on... Why? Why are there protesters? Oh, God. Hold on. Where? Who is protesting? Why are you protesting? Mort? Mort, why are you mad? What is wrong? Oh, chat. Mort came up here and she can't figure out how to come down. Girl. Oh my god. And now the meat is rotting. Ugh, Mort. This is a very in-character thing for Mort, I can't even lie. Alright, anyway. Louis cam is gone. It's just, I turn it off when he's in his house. So, like, as you can see, he's in his house, so I have it off while he's not in there. But there'll be a Louis snack soon. I'm just gonna finish the happening. There's steps up here, and they've eaten up here before, but I guess she couldn't figure out how to get back down after she got up, which makes no sense, but okay. Anyways, hi Fizzy, sorry, I don't think I've given you a proper hello. But yeah, anyways, I was very confident in my answers, and at one point, one of the answers, he was like, whoa, straight off the dome? Like, straight off the dome. Like, he was kind of impressed with the confidence, it seemed like, in my answer, at least how I'd answered the question regarding why they should hire me, and I was like, yes, I believe in my abilities, and I'm confident that I can do this, type thing. And then my mom was like, do you think you came off as overconfident, like cocky or arrogant? And now I'm like horrified that maybe that's how it came off as now, so I'm like, now I'm stressed out, and obviously, like, I sent a follow-up email, I did all the proper things. The person I interviewed with seemed very nice, the other person that I interviewed with also seemed very nice, and they seemed to like my sense of humor, but also like my answers and the communication we were having, the conversation. But now I'm just, like, nervous that maybe I said something wrong, or maybe I came off as overconfident. I don't know. It's like, I feel like most people struggle with not being confident enough generally in an interview, like, they get too nervous, but I don't know, I feel like I answered everything to the fullest and to the best of my ability, so anyways, now I'm, like, nervous, but that's okay, I guess. Haven't received an email back or anything like that, but they told me they'd be hearing from me soon, so fingers crossed I get the job. It does seem like it would be an amazing fit after finding out more about the job. Like, there's the opportunity for some remote related things, but it's also, like, very convenient for my schedule and stuff like that, so that's really nice. So I don't know, I'm very excited, I'm very hopeful, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Literally, if my mom had not mentioned anything about coming off as arrogant, I wouldn't have thought twice. But now she's got me. Like, I don't know, maybe you guys can relate to this, but you're like, oh yeah, it went great, did wonderful, I think I did really good, I think it went really well. And then somebody will say, like, one little thing that'll, like, lead to a little bit of doubt in your mind, and then suddenly you're like, oh shit, did I mess up? Like, I don't know. So that's the point I'm at right now. I'm praying and crossing all my fingers and all my toes, dude, that I get this job, because it does genuinely seem like a good fit, and I liked the people I interviewed with, but yeah, now I'm like, ugh, maybe I was too much, I don't know. I feel like I have a tendency, and maybe it's just the ADHD in my brain, to, like, yap too much, so hopefully I didn't do that either, but yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, considering my last interview I had was with a much more prestigious agency and I made it farther into the interview process, I'm confident, and this is a less prestigious organization I'd be working for. I'm hoping it'll be fine, but yeah, that's my current situation. Fingers crossed everything turns out. Please manifest. Guys, if you believe in the power of manifestation and all that, please manifest a good outcome for me, because I genuinely... whether or not I'm going to be selling my vehicle also, I talked about this a couple days ago, but whether or not I decide to sell my vehicle is kind of banking on this decision. I say decision, this job situation as well. So, yeah, we're just going to see what happens. Fingers crossed everything goes well, but who knows, guys? Who knows? Hi, Zaw. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I was so busy yapping about my job interview thing. I hope you're doing well. Hello. What animals do we have right now? We have the... Let me give you guys a tour, because I know some people haven't been here for a minute. So, I finally gave a proctor... Damn, Lynx isn't even here, but... Help! Somebody's robbing us. Okay, so, this is Mac Europe. That's not what the zoo is called. It's Makpolska, but this is the European section of Makpolska. We've got the ibex still. We've got the wolves right here. We've got the boars down here. We've also got... Hi, Reef. Sorry, I missed your message, too. Hello, I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. We've got the European badgers over here. And we've got... I don't know... Oh, yeah, right. Area to eat, whatever. Wolves, lynx, right here. And then over here... Over here, we're building a new exhibit. The plan is European bison, fallow deer, and red deer. So this is like the first large multi-species habitat I've made for this zoo. I think I want it to be kind of foresty here in the back, or more foresty, and then over up here in the front it's going to be more open and quote-unquote grassland-like. Hi, Laura. In my game I've been trying to get the damn bow. Bow? What? Sorry, maybe I'm confused. What bow? Like the bow decoration item, or? Doing well, about to start my last dog of the day, and the boss man bought us lunch today. Love that. Love, 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 love that. I can't put these bushes directly into the train tracks, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to, like, just set them up slightly outside of it. I also made this giant train station. Low-key, Meow is about to mature. Oh, chat, he's gonna have to get adopted. Does anybody want him? Who wants him? He's gonna have to, like, sit in my storage for a while, I think. Have a good day, Zaw. Hi, Panda. Welcome to the stream. Is the Badger place a Hobbit theme? Yes, it does have a bit of a Hobbit theme. They remember my city like their cats. Yeah, we had a lot of conversations about how terrifying boars are while I was building that enclosure. Chat, I would rather encounter a black bear than a boar. That was the general consensus I had. I feel like these trees look so tall. Tall trees. Red Dead Redemption core. Is it giving... It's not really giving forest yet. I think I need some more trees. Why is everything in a group over here? It makes no sense. By me working and you getting a job, or you know someone doing whatever happens first. Hope we both get that bag. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna get this bag one way or another, chat. I have to survive. That pig who bit me like 5 times. They're very, let's just say they can be very sassy creatures. Especially the domestic type. Hold on. Also, hi Sora, welcome to the stream. I missed your message earlier. Hello. It keeps saying Meow is about to mature, but it's not actually happening. It's a bit confusing. Doing well, but I already read that. Sorry. Sometimes I have to go back and I'm trying to double check and make sure I don't miss people's messages. Hi Phoenix, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. 1 billion dog hairs in my pizza. Ugh, did Barchin, like, crawl up on you while you were... Listen, there's... One thing I'm thankful for is because Louis' hair is black, it kind of blends in with most of the... Why is all of this... I gotta separate... I'm gonna split the group pieces up. This is Ooh, that was not a fun lag spike. Help! I don't think these items are all necessarily based in Europe either. This tree is not, unfortunately, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, guys, to get a color palette switch in some of these spots, you know? I mean, is it giving forest yet? Poppy. I just, I will say, as somebody who loves animals and, you know, has a creature that's currently shedding right now, guys, his fur is on everything. Speaking of which, remind me, you know what, maybe we should do the Louis treat now. Do you guys want to do the Louis treat now? I can show you his bald spot. I say bald, it's not bald, but it's like, he's started like shedding off in clumps, and it looks really scary. Okay, hold on. Louis snack, Louis. Everybody say thank you, Caleb, for... Hopefully he has the appetite for a snack still, after eating his greens. Sir, can you... Come here. Come here! Can't really see it on this side very well, but you can see it on that side maybe, so... It's right in here, do you see? It's like this little white... Yeah, like, see, that's where some hair clumps was coming off today. So, he's got, like, I don't want to say, like, a hole in his shoulders, because that sounds so cursed. But he has, like, a gaping... That sounds so bad. Nothing, he's just... It's where his fur is coming off on his back. Like, his new hair is growing in, and when his new fur grows in, the hair that's old, it gets loose, and you can really just pull it off in clumps. So he's entering the rough phase of his life. I say rough phase of his life. His rough, ugly molting phase. Oh, Louis, you're standing on your lettuce. That's not really a sugoi. I feel like I should throw that away. Ah, silly boy. Anyway, but yeah, he's got a little bald spot on the side, so do not fret if the next couple of streams you're looking at him and you're like, why does he look a little, like, patchy? He looks patchy because he's molting. And I've noticed some people's rabbits seem to molt way earlier in the season, but he always does it like around September, August when school starts back up, I've noticed. But he's slowly been losing hair. I wonder if I can pull a clump out and show you guys. Sorry, I'm not trying to... Yeah, see, he can't really see it that well on camera, but little clumps of hair come out in chunks, and it's honestly it's very oddly satisfying to do, but he just isn't very how do I word this? Isn't very, I mean, he's always beautiful and handsome, of course, but he's just not as cleanly as he could look. Gaping is not any better. No, it's not. It's not. Louis old and balding. He's just, he was balding even when, he does this every year. It's a very normal thing for domestic rabbits to go through. He's looking at me with huge eyes. He thinks he's getting another treat. Got weird bald spots, and it's like, she's fine, I promise. It just looks weird. Like, I feel like if you don't know anything about rabbits, or you just don't know a lot about rabbits, it's like, what is going on? Why is your rabbit... Like, it's a very valid question. If it was like any other animal, it'd be like, oh yeah, it's a bit concerning probably that your animal is missing their fur. But it's a natural part of the rabbit seasonal fur life cycle. Hi, Sorrel. I'm playing the Roblox How to Train Your Dragon game. It's so fun. I'm there for my streak, then I'm gone. Bye. Wow. This hurts me, Sorrel. I thought you were a dedicated moderator of the Makpolska community. Makpolska. I'm getting left behind for How to Train Your Dragon. I'm gonna have to hire a new moderator, chat. You gotta do like one of those for dog fur blowout rooms with hair dryers. Low-key, it would probably fly off of him, but I think it would really stress him out, because he really doesn't like the sound of vacuum cleaners. And I mean, not that vacuum cleaners and hair dryers sound the exact same, but it's definitely... He doesn't like the concept of air suctioning, moving fast, horrible noise. He doesn't love that. Because he's a silly little prey animal that has no thoughts in his brain, only banana bread and beans and rice. He doesn't know what beans and rice are. I'm sorry, I made that up. Look at him, he's hopping around looking for lettuce. It's all gone because you sat on the last piece, and I had to throw it away because it was covered in hair. Alright, Louie, he's in his house. Goodbye. If he comes back, I'll put it back on, but... Hi, JD! Welcome to the stream. Are you still stressed due to the dog sitting situation? Type 1 if yes. Chat, type ABC if you think this exhibit is ready to add the deer and bison elk soon. Bison elk, not elk. Sorry. Yo, what's the how to oh, sorry. Already read that. Yes, I'm so stressed. What? I remember. Dogs not getting along. Separate section. Aw, Shirayuki is She's 9 years old! Chat! She is canonically how old Shirayuki was when Wizard died. OMG. Stop. That's so sad. They're still technically adults. Does Frontier have the wrong age information? I guess this is captivity, so wolves live longer in captivity than they do in the wild. But I was like, it's very alarming that these two have lived like 10 years nearly, and they've only had one puppy. I'm also realizing the life cycles for these animals is not accurate, because this wolf pup is 2.5 years old, and he still looks like this. Can you guys imagine if we played Wolf Quest and we had these same puppies we were taking care of for literally 2.5 years? One name tag that gets distributed. She should almost be an adult soon. I wonder if I don't want to say jailed her, that sounds so horrible, but like, if I put her in the trade center, if they would reproduce again sooner, because it just feels like that's a lot of time to be aging up, in my opinion, but... Planet Zoo is, I mean, it's partially online, sort of. It's like the animal marketplace in franchise mode is, but it's not inherently online, like, you know, you can build a zoo with friends, so to speak. Ooh, this is kind of a nice texture. I can't really get it right, but we're gonna pretend I can, okay? Oh, there we go. It's something. Ooh. Somebody mentioned the idea of putting like a river through this, and I kind of would love to do that, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that because this is sloping. Don't remind her. Dude, I'm sorry. Meow has to go away because if he doesn't, he's gonna get beat up. He's lucky he hasn't gotten curb stomped yet by his father. You see this? They don't like the social group. There's too many. Yeah, look, they're about to fight. See? He can't be here. He was about to beat up... Is this Pinkle? Yeah, he was about to beat up his mom. That's not fair. So, yeah. Pinkle and Tinkle. They gotta stay. But Meow will stay in the trade center. And you know what, Fizzy? If you want to buy him, I will let you. I will give him a... I will put him on the market for you and you can have him. But... I want to open an Italian pasta bar called Pastabilities. All you can eat, build your own pasta. You know... I can think of a couple restaurants that have pasta buffet, so I'm sure it's possible to do it and still make some profit. GG. But we're gonna change his name. Oh, puppy. Puppy's name. And it's the same as my 8-year-old friend that we had. Fate. Oh. OMG, like in Night in the Woods? Night in the Woods? Huh? Did I miss something? Oh, I'm sorry, Bike. You might be able to... Can you still... If you rewatch the live stream after this, or does it have to be between... Sorry, guys. I had to start early yesterday, and then after starting early, my PC broke while I was doing it, and that was a whole nother issue. And now we're here. But hi, I hope you are doing alright today. Welcome in. I'm sorry that the stream streak was messed up. Possibilities in Night in the Woods. Oh. Why have I not heard of this? Oh, this is kind of fun. I guess... I wonder if I could make it look like a fake creek, kind of. Maybe if I put a bunch of rocks in it. Hold on. If I put a bunch of rocks in it, guys, that'll make it look like water. Let me just grab this. I would love, like I said, I'd love to do a creek, but there's no easy way to... Like, you can't put water... Like, you can't make running water a certain way, I don't think. I mean, I could change it so it's clean water, dirty water, Everglade, bubbles, transparency, yeah. There's no running water. You have to watch clips on the VOD either before the next stream or within 24 hours. Either before the next... Okay, good to know. You could maybe still be able to save it, possibly, but it is 3:09 now. And I don't remember how... I think the other one... 3:09... yeah, it's actually... Never mind, it's not gonna work. Because yesterday at 3:09 I was leaving to go to my interview. Oops. There's water features. The issue, though, is I don't think I can make a little water thing. I can put these, like, water cliff formations, I guess, but that's not really... Like, this isn't... This, I mean, it's something. Maybe I could somehow make this work. Is this a horrible idea? How do we feel about that? I can cover this up with rocks, so it's not as obvious that it's, like, not real. Not real. Oh gosh. Really, what really matters is if the animals think it's real, guys. That's all that matters. Trust. I don't know. Because I don't think the effect you can get using it is as good. Like, the issue is because this isn't flat, I feel like. It's very hard to... Hold on, let me just... This is the water top. Like, it's a lot of splash effects, but it's not necessarily... Let me just... I don't know, I tried this before with the wolf enclosure and it just did not look good. Are you gonna put water in the whole thing next to the path? I wanted to, but I can't because it's too much on a... You see, because it slopes down like this and it goes lower, like see how this path up here it starts higher. The elevation is higher up here than it is down here, and because Planet Zoo water, when you fill it in, it's meant to fill an area that's like flat. It's not meant to go down. So initially I wanted this to be like a proper moat, but I can't fill in the whole thing with water the way I would like to, unfortunately. But it would be nice if I could. Yeah, like, look. Like, I can fill it up with water up to here. And that's cool, but I can't, like... Yeah, I can't put anything else, unfortunately. So, it's stuck like this. No, they shouldn't be able to. I'm gonna add one more little barrier fence here, so the guests can't... I don't think they're technically designed to be able to jump. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, a red deer in the real world, yeah, they could probably jump all the way across this if they really wanted to. But if I put a little fence here, we're just gonna pretend, guys. We're just gonna pretend that's not their natural instinct. Hi, Goose. Welcome to the stream. Hi, E. Hi, Mac. Do you believe in unicorns, perchance? Yes, of course. I would always believe in unicorns all day, every day. I feel like this is really ugly. It's okay, though. Some things just have to be ugly, chat. It's part of life. How do you know what's truly beautiful and amazing if there's not some not very awesome things like this really ugly creek? Oh, gosh. Hi, Killer. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Planet Zoo water is more painful than Minecraft water. Yes, it is true. I don't know. It's just kind of a pain in the... Like, I could probably go crazy right now and, like, try really, really, really hard to make it look perfect. But I don't wanna. I've already got to spend so much more time on everything else to make this exhibit look really good, and I feel like it's just not worth the time investment at the moment. I feel like I'm hearing lots of Many guests think tickets are underpriced. Okay, what a weird thing to complain about. Chad, if you went to this zoo and you were like, wow, the tickets are underpriced, would you audibly be complaining about it to the point that you'd ask the zoo to raise your prices? No, it's literally true. I'm glad that they're taking like a water brush approach in Planet Zoo 2. My job interview went pretty good, I think. They haven't called me back yet about it or anything like that. So that's always like the nervous waiting game whenever you go for a job interview, waiting for a call back to hear if they want you. But I know they had some more interviews scheduled for next week. So if I'm guessing they've got to go through those before making their decision. But I think the interview went well. So I'm hoping and praying. I'm not going to say specifics exactly, just because, it could be tied somewhat to my location, but basically office-related. I'd be working in an office with people doing some, let's just say, some media, art-related things. Alright. If I guess saying that $20 encrypt is over, I'm gonna stare at them like, listen, if I think it's cheap, I'm not gonna say it so loudly in front of people, you know? That, or if you think it's really cheap and you're like, damn, it feels like I'm robbing this place by paying this much, that's when you use the donation box. I was actually financially struggling the other day while building this zoo. After stream last night, I came over and I was like, let's put a little barrier around this, so that way I kind of have an idea of like how big I want this section to be, because I haven't really separated it yet. I think I do want to make one more smaller exhibit over here, possibly for something. I'm not sure what, but I feel like this is a lot of empty space to have nothing. Maybe we could put, I was still thinking it could be nice to have a little domestic animals section, but I'm not sure what animals exactly I would put there. Probably like the alpine goats and maybe the highland cows and the sheep seem like a reasonable option. Do you use the workshop? Sometimes, not really. I mostly just, I build things and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good helpful thing, and then I'll make a blueprint for it and I'll just use blueprints that I made from previous zoos in my next ones. I feel like this is so much area I still need to decorate. It's stressing me out. So much I say terraforming, not so much terraforming, but vegetation maxing I must do. I feel like this is a bad spot. I think I need to put one more little fence here because this is so low. Like, they could walk up these rocks and climb out. That would not be good. Alright, give me just this fence, please. Let's make it electric. And then grab... I also, off stream yesterday, I put these wooden posts in the electric fences. Seriously, this might be my #1 building tip, guys. Use the electric fence and then just put posts on it. It makes it look so much better. So much better, in my opinion, and it's super easy to make without having to, like, go through the full effort of making a entirely custom fence, but still looks nice and relatively believable. That's okay, Bike. Have an amazing rest of your day if I don't see you again. Have fun at the market. Get some nice goodies. Speaking of markets, I low-key want to go. I think I told you guys about my experience going to the Asian market a couple weeks ago. I'm still thinking about those cuttlefish chip crackers. Nobody tell Sorrel. Their heart would be broken. I don't think they were actually made from cuttlefish. It was just cuttlefish flavored. Artificial imitation. Alright. Sorry. I do be yawning. Okay, let's put some rocks, I guess, underneath this. I am slightly worried that the bison won't be able to walk under this, and that makes me nervous. Like, how am I gonna... Like, can they fit under this? Can they? Hopefully they can. That's kind of an important thing to figure out. I mean, worst case scenario, if they can't, I can definitely lift this up a couple feet to make sure that they're able to go under, but fish flavored chips sounds so weird. It does, and honestly, I've thought the same thing for so long. I tried, like, shrimp chips once and a couple of other things, and I was like, wow, I don't really like this or understand the appeal, but after trying the cuttlefish crackers, I was like, ooh, this has got a little, it's got a little kick. Alright, I will say, you know what? This looks better than I thought, like, from this angle. Can I pick up another one of these? Yes, I can. I feel like it looks a little weird just being right there, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of most seafood. Like, occasionally having it, it's like an intriguing thing for me, but I never really, I don't know, like, I don't really like seafood that much, especially fish. Like, anytime I've eaten just straight up fish, even if it's grilled, fried, whatever. I remember my mom growing up would give us fish sticks, and I hated them. I'd refuse to eat them. She'd always make me chicken nuggets instead. I think it's just, I don't know, it definitely sounds strange, like, on paper. Especially as somebody from somewhere where it's not... like, I be living in Midwestern Wisconsin, dude. We do not be doing all that, but, you know, local Asian market has lots of good stuff here that I previously just wasn't aware of. Lots of neat things I want to try, but holding off on making. What is your favorite fast food? Ooh... Like, okay, are we talking, like, favorite place to get fast food, or, like, just favorite thing in general to order as fast food? Once went to a wedding, myself, my mom, my brother were the only ones I know of who avoided food poisoning by not eating fish. Dude, I would have avoided it, too. I would have avoided it, too. Not gonna catch me. Chat, it's coming together. I'm actually so happy. Look at this. It looks so much better than what it started as. Still has a lot of work, but we're getting there. I do kind of still just want to really put a bunch of bushes in here to make it look like, does it look kind of forested in the back? I feel like it needs more trees. Place, yeah. See, it's kind of hard because, like, my go-to, dude, is almost always Taco Bell. And I know, like, most people are going to say, that looks horrible. But I just, guys, there's something about a Cantina chicken taco. I can't explain it. It's just, it's good. Wasting electricity by running this thing. But I will also say I really like Culver's. Like, Culver's is a really nice place to go for all around American, like, better quality American fast food, I think. I went to a Shake Shack recently, too, for the very first time when I was in California, and that was really good. I loved that, but I'm never gonna have that again. At least not till I'm back on the West Coast. Not necessarily, no, I'm not. You know, this is a Brazil nut tree, but it's just a different texture that we can use as a bush. Or maybe I won't use this one. Let me see if I can find something else. This tree scares me, this candelabra tree. I wish the trees were separate from the plants. 'Cause, like, this is an American tree, but I don't care. How are they gonna know? How are they gonna know? Desert ironwood bush. No, not that one. This is a big tree. Never been to Sonic. I say never been. I went there, but I only went and got the ice cream when I was visiting in Washington, D.C. way back. A long time ago. It's really the only experience I have with it. It's pretty nice, isn't it? Do we think? This flower is really cute. I wonder if there's a good place where I could put this and make it look cute. Because I think we've already got a lot of flowers, but it'd be nice if we could, like, tuck some more in here, I think. A little pop of color here and there to help it be cutesy. I think it's more of an East Coast thing. Yeah, I could be wrong. Never been to Maine. Just all the Americans get to go to these fast food places that don't exist here. In a way, it's like both a blessing and a curse, I will say. Like, yeah, I feel great. I feel great. Love having lots of options and variety to eat for fast food, but it's also like, it's so easy. I feel like I rely on it too much. Like, I find myself avoiding cooking because I know that I can go and just order some fast food instead. Really, it's not that good for you in most cases. This is a Himalayan pine. Why are you... Put this there. Maybe put another one over here. And put a big one somewhere back here. I feel like this is too many pine trees. I need, like, something else that isn't that. We could put some of the maple trees. These are Japanese maples. We didn't put them in the exhibit. There might be other maple trees, actually, we have. Hold on. What is this? Weird bush. Yeah, I've seen that there's... I think there's one in Madison, but I've have not been to that one. With less fast food ordering in general, because it's always so expensive, I think, so I'm just used to regular store food. Yeah, I think it's honestly... In a way, I kind of wish... This... I don't like that this... I think it's because the game wants you to, like... There we go. I don't know, in a way I kind of wish... Not that we had it a ton growing up, because we didn't have a lot of places near my exact house. Or at least my childhood home. But since moving to a larger city... Like... I don't know, I feel like, it's just... It'd be nice if... I didn't have such the instinct to just go and do that when I don't feel like cooking, you know? I feel like a little bit of this dry stuff intermittently spread throughout might help. It might provide a little bit of texture in an overwhelmingly green area, which could be good. Hi, Filda. No, I do not really post anything to the workshop. I got some... Mostly I just use other people's blueprints, but... You know, maybe in the future, if people would like me to upload more of my stuff to the workshop, I will. Although a lot of the stuff yeah, like I said, so some of the stuff I use is not mine to begin with. Hi, Eve. Yes, Planet Zoo today. Ooh, this is a nice bush. What can I say? It's a Nitraria retusa bush. Oh, thank you, guys. Louis is jumping. Real and true. He's definitely not sitting in his house right now sleeping. That is not something he would ever do. I don't play on my so far. KFC is the only one I know. We've got KFC here, but I'm not gonna lie. I think KFC is better in other countries than it is here in the US. Like, I know in the UK they've got Crush'ems. Like, in what world KFC has ice cream? I do not know, but I guess in the UK they got it. Which is really interesting to me. Dude, this is so... I love how it's looking, chat. I'm so happy. I think it's gonna be time soon to put the animals in. This is, yeah, still a European section. This is gonna be... It's a very large habitat for Wisent, aka European bison, deer, red deer, and fallow deer. So a couple more European animals yet. I think we'll make 2 exhibits today, maybe, because this exhibit is almost done, I think. And if I like breeding advice and start getting spiky curlies, I'm glad it's working for you. See, guys, I know what I'm talking about sometimes. And also, hi, Jules. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Dollar Tree did flatten my croissant. You're getting croissants at Dollar Tree? What Dollar Tree are you going to? I guess, like, if you buy one, but... Crush'em it's like a flurry that KFC sells. Like, ice cream mixed with candy. I don't really got them. We don't have those here, though. At least not in the States. But my UK friend loves it. My UK friend also loves KFC, and I don't really like KFC here. But it's weird, because I like, what do you call it? I personally really like, oh god, chat, what do I like? I really like chicken, so it's a bit strange. A bit peculiar for me to not really like a company that focuses on chicken, it feels like. Y'all got some Gucci Dollar Trees? Like a vanilla strawberry filled croissant. I'm intrigued. I fear we do not have those at our Dollar Tree. Less ice. I just would rather have a McDonald's for me. Fair enough, fair enough. I just, like I said, I just know my British friend really likes them, so... Yeah, it is very, I will say, I've seen a couple YouTube videos of, like, people's vlogs inside, Buc-ee's, and I'm probably saying that wrong. And they look very, very overstimulating. That's all I can say. I'm very content with my Wisconsin quick trip, what can I say? Very content with my Wisconsin quick trip. Guys, I'm so happy, look at it! Look at this, it looks so good, I'm so happy. Okay, so, it's turning out quite nice. Turning out quite nice. We've got... This building is really ugly on the inside, but we're just gonna ignore that. I don't think they can move in through here, hopefully. Let's start putting the animals in. I'm gonna put the Wisent in first because I'm scared they're not gonna be able to fit through the door, and that really alarms me. I need them to be able to fit. That's like a key component of this process. Nobody is selling these guys. I never see them for sale on the market ever. This is the most expensive one, therefore this one is also quite expensive. What's the most expensive? There's just one boy on here, but he sucks. He's got bad genes. Anybody got any Wisent that they can sell me? That don't suck, preferably. I guess I'll adopt this one for now, and if we find a better one that comes along... I think... I'm gonna start with just the 2 girls and 1 boy. Because I think that's a good place to start. Oops. Here we go, Wisent. I can hear the train. I'd buy them all and refresh. I fear I'm not rich enough for that, but KFC in Canada's bomb, but it's always coupled up with a Taco Bell. Interesting. Was there a Taco Bell? I went to Toronto. I went to Union Station and I ate Taco Bell in the basement. I don't think there was a KFC next to it. Maybe there was a KFC next to it, though. I don't know. Then again, that was like a food court, so... Wow, this is the most European thing I've ever seen. A train. We don't got them here. Not that we don't have them, but it feels like we never see them. If you want to, but obviously there's a lot of different animals I'll try to get in this zoo at some point, so... Oh, it definitely will be big enough, trust. It'll definitely be big enough. Worst case scenario, I can extend this even a little bit back here too if I feel like there needs to be more room, but as long as I'm not keeping more than like 4 or 5 of each species, it should be fine. Please close the train ride for a bit. It costs so much. It costs so much to like upkeep? How much do you cost? Negative $9,000! Does it not cost anything if it's closed? Lord have mercy. Chat, I have bad news. Can you go under? Yes! Okay, they can go under. Good news. Although, the fact that he chose to walk under the part that is, like, very narrow under is really scary. Can you fit? Oh, he can. He can fit. Okay. Wow, really scraping by. Okay, wow. Very epic. I will say, the bison and, like, the large bovine species in Planet Zoo are some of my favorites for whatever reason. I don't know why. There's just something about, like, old cattle species I find the wild relatives of cattle to be very interesting. I think it's my Wisconsinite instincts. Anyway, what should we've got 2 girls and we've got 1 boy. Is this the boy? Yes, this is the boy. What should we name him? It's very interesting looking at the physical differences too, because I obviously see a lot of American bison IRL, but not so much. Like, I don't know, it's very interesting looking at them. Okay, Bowl. This is Bowl. Bowl. Iga for one of the girls. Bison are so much smaller than I expected IRL. I thought they were giants for some reason. I think it's just movies, they tend to, media too makes them seem much bigger than they are, but also at the same time they are still quite large, especially the bulls. We have one more girl chat. What do we name the lady? Isn't there a setting for it to only run if it's above a certain guess amount? Does this get any donations? No, nobody has donated it to it ever in their whole life. Okay. Lifetime guests, 41? It's over. Sasha. Sasha's a cute name. Where is she? I need to give them their stuff. I forgot about that. Okay. Sasha, Iga, and Bull. Okay, we're gonna give them their proper stuff now, so they aren't so depressed. Joy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna put the food trough, I think. Where's a good spot to put it so, like, they're very much viewable? Like, right here? Oh, I don't like that it does that. Somebody showed me that you can make it so the stuff doesn't flatten the terrain, but I don't know how. It hurts me. Like, look how ugly that is. I don't like that it does that. It hurts me. Like, is that the closest I'm gonna get to not flattened stuff? Maybe I can put it up here and it'll flatten it less. I mean, that's less obvious, I suppose, but that's... It is what it is. Yeah, but it's automatically on no matter what. Like, I can't get it to turn off, is the issue I'm having. Oh, look at him. Laying in the dirt. I actually don't know if that's the girl or the boy. It never smooths out quite how I hope. Dude, this train is wasting so much money. I really should just shut it off. But my hope is now that there's people walking up here, then maybe they'll... Maybe they won't, you know... Maybe they'll go up there and buy the tickets so I won't keep wasting money. I'm gonna put all the stuff up here so that way the animals feel very compelled to stay by where the visitors are. Come over here, guys. Christmas Skittle. We can put a scarecrow feeder over here too. There we go. What else? We could put a ball. Very funny to me that they like balls. Please do not fall. Okay. Alright, I see the issue. Okay. Let me just... I can put this ball here. Don't want too many in one spot. Oh god, please don't throw him in the water. Please. Please. No? Had me nervous there. I thought he was gonna kick it straight into the water. I'd have to reset it then. And we'll give them one that's like... It's not necessarily, there we go. That doesn't flatten the ground in a way that feels too obvious. But there we go. Alright, whatever. The point is, even if they can't play with it, like it's not accessible to them, they have enrichment, so that way I don't have to listen to any complaints about there not being enough stuff for them. That's why I'm doing this. Alright, oh, look at them! They're so cute. I love them. Hi, guys. The girls are hanging. I think these are the girls. Nope, just kidding. This is the man. This is the girl. Okay. Let's see about the European fallow deer now, too. Customized color of the... Oh, that's right. We did this last time. blue and like an off gray. There we go. Let's see about some fallow deer. I think I have a bunch of these already sitting in my inventory. That sounds so horrible. Sitting in my inventory. A melanistic. See, I have a lot from this zoo previously that I had, but I think if I buy some new females, I shouldn't have. Who is selling these? For $900? That's asking a bit much, don't you think? That's a bit much, don't we think? Thank you for the follow. Alright, well, start here. 253, 266. Sure, we got 3 does. Do we want a melanistic male or do we want a leucistic male? What are we thinking? Black or white? Melanistic. Wait, because you have more. I mean, the benefit of it is the black has no fertility. It is true. He does not. But the thing is, the fertility, I swear guys, it lies in this game. I've had animals before where their fertility is so bad and it doesn't mean anything. Okay, here we go. Let's put him out then. Do they know that they have a shelter? Okay, yeah, they do. Okay, good. Wow, thank you for doing that right on camera. Okay. The food is almost always amazing, especially at the small shops. That sounds very, very lovely. I'm sure it is very tasteful and delicious. I feel like my area in Wisconsin is probably more culturally, it is very culturally diverse, but I have a hard time, like, exploring other cuisines, so to speak. It's mostly just because I'm very specific, like in my taste preferences, so it's hard for me to try new things sometimes, but I do try my best. I'm just always worried that, like, I'm gonna make people feel insulted if I don't like their food. And that's something I never ever want to do, because it's just, I'm such a picky eater. Okay, so we've got some fallow deer in here now too. I just want to see how it feels like looking at this exhibit and how it scales. Can they see? Can they see the animals? Please say yes. Please say yes. Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. I think the idea is maybe, like, if there's enough animals around here, then they'll always see something when they go on the train, I hope. Does it say... Species seen last year, European fowl... Oh, and the lynx? Okay, good. 15 miles per hour. Can I increase... Can I make it fat? 30 miles per hour. Chat, we're gonna make this train 30 miles per hour. Oh, I think that's quite lovely. I think that's quite wonderful. Help! Look how fast it's going! Dude. I just gotta put a really, really tight turn on it so that way... Guys, should I make a polar bear exhibit next to this and when they whip around really fast, they can go whoosh, whoosh. Oh, God. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have suggested that. Hi, Vulture! Welcome to the stream. I got some taxidermy. Ooh, what species? What critters? Alright, that way the train goes faster, and then that way, too, the trip is done sooner. So we can get more money. Can you guys donate? Please donate. Please. Please? Yes! They donated! Thank you! Okay. Anyway. I am. Sorry. I swear, guys, I swear I'm nice, and I swear I'm, like, mostly normal 90% of the time. It's just there's... As a human being, sometimes you just... It's frying me, dude. These poor people, they aren't seeing anything. Oh my god, they're just whipping around so fast. Guys, should I make a roller coaster? Should I make a giant, should I lift it up? No, I shouldn't do that. Dude, you're paying $25 to go on this train for a very fast viewing experience. It'd be nice if I could just get it to slow down around the animals, because that's what matters, is the good viewing experience for animals. But everything else, they don't care about, okay? Like, they don't want to see all this vast emptiness. It won't be empty for long. We need to decide what our last few animals are going to be to put in here now that we've got this set up. I'm still so happy with how this has turned out. I do feel like I need to put the fence here. I might do that in my free time, though, and not do that on stream, just because that's kind of a boring thing. A boring thing to watch. So, goddamn, they be zooming. Dude. It's to help the money fly out of their pockets due to how quick they're going, okay? It's a very good business practice they don't teach you about very often. But we teach it here at Makpolska Zoo University. Okay, the last animal we're gonna put in here is red deer. I think I have some red deer, actually. So let me see. No! I lied. I don't have any red deer. They must be at a different zoo without any offspring to purchase from. $4,000? Why are y'all scamming people? That's crazy. Shaking my head. Okay. These animals suck too. You're asking $1,500 for this. Ugh. Okay. I'm not getting scammed today. I think what we'll do is we'll hold off on buying some more of these does. Remind me in like 15 to 20 minutes when the thing resets. I can't be affording to buy every single animal at the moment. So, oh, stop. Wait, did you see that? He like jumped in the water, I think, and then hopped out. They are phasing through each other, but that's okay, I guess. That's fine. Hi, hello, fellow Mac. Hello, Mackenzie. Welcome to the stream. I'll teach your course at my fake university, Biotech University. Thank you, thank you. I require a little bit of commission earned on every student that takes the class, please. Okay, let's see where the deer are coming in. I want to watch them. I like seeing them come in for the first time. Did I forget to place them in here? Maybe I did. No, I didn't. Where are they? Off they go! Alright, can I see our new creature? Thank you, thank you. I take great pride in my foliage. Okay, so there's this guy. He fits! I'm so happy they fit underneath the train tracks. I was really worried they weren't going to. But I feel like this whole exhibit looks really nice. I'm happy. I feel like there's enough... Dude, seeing the train flying around in the back, it's frying me a little bit. Why are you so terrified? You've been in here for 2 minutes. They do. He's mad, though, that he doesn't have a social group, which his wife will be showing up soon. He's just got to give it, like, 2 to 3 minutes. Oh, stop! Oh! Oh my god, they're actually using the little stall. That's so cute. I didn't think they'd actually... I just put it there for, like, funsies, but they're actually, like, hiding in it. Oh. Stop. I love... Oh, there he goes. Bye. So sugoi, so cute. Anyway. Yes, don't mind my, leucistic deer that I definitely didn't breed through morally questionable methods. We just... Listen, it was a random occurrence. It wasn't like I was letting my deer inbreed because I forgot about them for 2 hours in my most recent... zoo. Definitely not that. Definitely not that. It was a sheer stroke of luck. All of his girls are over here, but he's over there. Are you gonna come over here? No, he's just by himself, I guess. Our ibex is about to mature, so we need to sell him. I swear it's an accident, okay? Bambi. Low-key Bambi. Where's Bambi? He's not in here anymore. Where did he go? I don't know where he went. I can't see him. Where was he? Oh, here's, oh, here he is. Wait, Bambi and Feline. What if we... Bambi and Feline. Look. Okay. Very cute. Very amazing. Listen, I swear it's usually an accident in this game. I try. Okay, I try to keep things mostly right. Are you guys still unhappy about your social group? I can't tell because you're hiding in this bush and you're not revealing the information I need to make a decision here. Seren... Oh, this one's good. Here, we can send this one in here too. But, alright. Anyways, I'm happy to say I think this exhibit is finished. Obviously there's gonna be some babies born in the future here, so we'll keep an eye on it as it develops, but we need to sell you, because I don't want any inbreeding. Goodbye. You should be maturing very soon, too. What's your situation? Yeah, like another month. Is the water being cleaned? Oh, that's a good question. This one is... Oh, that one is not. Okay. Alright, that's fine. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this has turned out. A lot of work, I guess, required, but I think it paid off. This is better than I was expecting it to end up turning out like, so yay! They can drink from... Oh, I see your point. Okay, hold on. I see your point. Let me just... I think I can put another water cleansing thing here, and that should be able to... Yes, see, I know what I'm doing, guys. There we go. That should be able to be cleaned, then. You get 3 strikes. I'm not the inspector, so you get 3 strikes. I would have already taken 1, but you explained yourself very clearly. Yes, yes, I can assure you, nothing strange going on here. Okay, so yeah, I think... Sorry, I thought I saw something. Oh, it's the plants. They make it look really dusty. Okay, so this exhibit is concluded for now. At some point outside of stream, I'm going to come back and I'm going to put this barrier fence across the sides so none of these absolute goobers fall into this moat and sue me. But for the time being, this is what it's going to look like. And now there's more guests coming up to this, so it's not just going to be a money sink. Oh! A lifetime profit of... It's because the ticket price is $1. How much should I be charging for this? $3? I feel like $3 is valid. Like, I know some zoos where it's... If it's the zoo ride, dude, it's like $20 per person or something crazy like that. For $3.50 is what my zoo uses. Okay. We're gonna scale it with real life, guys. $3.50. See, and this isn't just a ride to see animals. It's a ride for joy and fun and entertainment and adrenaline and maybe a little bit of fear. Okay, so I think... Oh, it's because I put 3 of these in here. I thought I only put 2. Huh. I guess I can't count. Alright, we're gonna... Every time I see this go around, dude, it fries me. Like, they can't see anything. They're just going so quick. They're not seeing anything. There's no way. Ain't no way. Alright. Listen. It's not boring. Let's just say that. Okay. So, we need to consider what we're gonna do for the next exhibit. Last time... The one species that I'm kind of thinking about where I'm like, yeah, I definitely want to put this somewhere is the wolverine, but I don't really know where I want to do that. One option I was thinking that's small that I feel like is relatively reasonable is the Arctic fox, maybe? That seems like a reasonable option. Do you guys hear that? Be honest, do you hear that? There is a fuck-ass cricket in my window that is constantly rubbing its little legs together, dude. And he does it all night long. And he makes this annoying noise. I'm going to get him. It genuinely annoys me so much. All I do is swing the curtain and he shuts up. But it's genuinely... Sorrel can vouch. They're not here right now, but they can vouch. I have... sent them voice messages at like 12 in the morning, crying and throwing up because of the damn cricket in my windowsill. Hi, Hema! Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Welcome in. We just got finished making our European bison and deer exhibit. It's looking a bit crazy. I built a train, too, for fun, and it goes quite fast, so I'm feeling very satisfied with myself right now, but hello! Crickets are good luck, so you should embrace them so you get lucky and get the job. Okay, you know what, Reef, fine. Maybe you're making me rethink my opinions. It goes quite quick. We'll have to wait till some more people come on, because... Here, look. These are our next victims. I mean, passengers. Our next passengers. Just give it a minute. They're gonna all walk up and go for a ride. I think you're gonna be really pleased with how quick it goes. Okay, sorry, let me finish my thought here. So we're also contemplating right now what species is gonna be next. So at the moment we have a couple. I feel like the moose might be actually very fitting for the next species. If we can put it like right across from, do they share bighorn sheep? Would that be a weird, like, okay, so obviously these guys are from America. It'd be nice if reindeer could live with moose, but they can't. Ugh. See, look at the train. There it goes. It goes so fast you can't see any of the animals, chat. You for real are just, it doesn't look as impressive now that I'm sitting. Who are you? Girl, I'm inside somebody. I'm in, nope, sorry. Anyway, very quick. Yes, so. I spoke previously about wanting this section to mostly be European animals, but also part of me, like, if the exhibit is so large that it feels... But what are the odds that a European-based zoo has moose? Or, not moose, sorry. Like, would they beat each other up if they were... I have an idea. What if... Reindeer are also... This is not Europe. Set it to Europe, please. No. Europe. Thank you. Yeah, reindeer are on the list here, too. We've already got the Wisent. I want to put the Wolverine somewhere. I think reindeer would also be a good option, and so would moose. Maybe what we could do is we can have a section that's like, quote-unquote, Northern Europe region. Put a moose in with the polar bear fight club. Weren't you the one just lecturing me on AZA certifications and things? I don't think the AZA would approve of me putting the polar bear together with the moose, but you know what? Who knows? Maybe I can cite it as educational food chain exhibit. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, if they're both fed, they probably won't, but... Anyway. So how do we feel about moose? Do we think that's a good next choice? I feel like I could... I think I might save this section up here for, like, we'll put some reindeer, and then maybe we'll put the Arctic fox over here, and then we can fit one other... I think the Wolverine, honestly. I want to tuck the Wolverine in somewhere down here, next to the badger, because they're not mustelids, but I know Wolverine is, but they're kind of, like, in the same size class type thing. They have... arguably maybe somewhat similar diets, so I feel like maybe it makes sense to put them down here, but we'll see about that. Okay, moose. Moose likes water. Yes, that is true, they do. We could... Who is depressed? What? Oh my god. I would love to know how you managed to get yourself down here. Silly boy. Go up there. Shaking my head. Maybe I need to put, like, these flat things here so they don't feel as inclined to fall off. Yeah, they're just gonna do it anyway. I don't know why I'm bothering. I didn't think they could, okay? I didn't think they would. But they did. And now there's poop down there that will never disappear because the keeper cannot get down there. I mean, to be fair, they can kind of get up over here. Maybe this is what it was that caused it. He, like, walked down here and then got confused because he couldn't turn around. Anyway. We do have beavers technically in-game, but they are, I think, the American variety, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, sorry, let me check for moose real quick on here. I think I already have a moose or two, actually, in my inventory. Let me see. Whoa! I don't think the AZA would approve. Crispy Jr.? Chat, why do I have a moose in my inventory named Crispy Jr.? Who? Well, how did this end up here? We do have a white one, though. We do have a white one. We also have a white man. He isn't immune to anything, unfortunately. He's gonna contract every disease, but that's okay. For the sake of, color, right, guys? More profitable or whatever they say. Okay. So, I think for the moose, I'm also going to do a similar thing where I put a moat. I think for this one, though, I might make a more conscious effort to, like, ensure that it's deep enough that... Well... this is what I'm wondering. Should I... You guys are standing awfully close to the moat. I hope you remember what happened the last time you did that. Like, where should it be? Should it be... Why is it sand? I don't want it to be sand. I'm kinda... I wish it wasn't raining. That would help. Unfortunately, I cannot see what I'm doing very well at the moment. Okay, so maybe what I'm gonna do is level this down first. We'll take a similar approach to how we did this side over here. And I think also I'm gonna have the path come around this way. I think this is reasonable. We could put the fence underneath on this side like we did it on this side previously too. I'm having an issue. Oh, it's because the ground gets flat over here. Ugh, it's because it's uneven and it's on a hill, but that's okay. Turn the intensity up, reduce the size. Sorry, this is like the most unenjoyable process. Unenjoyable part of the process. Least entertaining. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me just help you see my vision. I think I want this path to also come over... Terrain too uneven for placement. It doesn't look too uneven. What do you mean? What? Brother, what's the issue here? It looks fine. I'm so confused. Why is this a problem? Moose unregular because moose can dive up to 20 feet. Yes, I did know. I did know. I've watched quite a few documentaries in my time on orcas. Can we please... Can we please connect to this thing here? It's really irritating me that it can't, like... It's annoying me. Maybe what I could do instead is we can have it come over here on this side, but instead of connecting there, it, like, comes up this way. I'm still so confused why this will not join. Like, it really does not look too uneven for placement, in my opinion, but... Heh, what do I know? It feels wrong. Hi, I'm back. Dylan left me. Oh, they're so fake for that. It's okay. Makachin's live streams are forever. You'll never be abandoned by Makachin live stream. Did anybody age up? Oh, you did, and you're injured. That's really helpful. Thank you. Okay, where do I have a quarantine, I think, somewhere, right? Nope, I don't. Oops. Okay. Let me call the vet to get that situated. Oh, really? You won't in stream in about 3 hours? Maybe not. Who knows? I'm feeling quite motivated right now, honestly. We'll see, though. We'll see. You know what? I have an idea. This might be a bad idea, but maybe I can... Is there anywhere over here where it can, like... Half the problem is like, I can't... Like, I want it to be able to... Like, what if I put a little bridge here? You know? Come on, you can do it, I believe. What was the width? 8? Oh, that's not. Please, I'm begging and pleading. Please! The pathing system makes me want to rip my hair out sometimes. Please! I don't think saying please over and over is gonna get this to be better, chat. I was having faith, but I don't think I have it now. Alright, this is something. Nope, that's not it either. Sorry, I'm so locked in. Just give me one moment, okay? Oh my gosh. So, the only bad thing about this is, as you can see, it's, oh, it's snowing. Sorry, I can't see very well. Give Sneaker their past system in their latest video. They did, and it looks a lot better. It looks a lot better than what we're dealing with here. I know a lot of people really complain about the pathing system, and although I've never really loved it, you know, it's in moments like this where I really feel like it is not quite the bane of my existence, but like it almost could be. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put like a little... We'll just leave that for now. I think what I'm gonna do though is... You know, now that I think about it, I could just make a raised viewing thing over here. Is that reasonable? Like, a raised viewing platform for moose on this side? Like, that's reasonable, right? I think that's mostly okay. I might put something around the base of this once it's... Yeah, we'll wait and see. Are you gonna buy Planet Zoo 2 when it drops in October? Yes. I still need to pre-order it, but I'm... Let's just say I'm like... Every time I see this damn train go by, it shocks me and it's... No! No! Ega. Girl. I'm just gonna move this so they don't toss it into the pit every single time. Okay, there. Hopefully that is a safe space. How can you see anything? The path of disappearing into place, it is frying me. Low-key, I can't. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing. Can we just talk, though? Like, look how pretty this looks in the snow. Even though I hate it, because I hate building when it's snowing, I think this looks so nice. This is why I can't build anywhere that's Arctic, by the way, because it would actually make me tweak if I had to build with this all the time. But it looks really good right now. I think. Maybe. What are you doing? You've got that? Okay. Alright. Anyway. But yes, I'll be buying Planet Zoo 2. I need to pre-order it still to get the, I need to pre-order the deluxe edition. Sorry, that's the right word. I'm not. The Utahans suffering. We had a horrible heat wave like that not too long ago. Luckily it's over for us now, but it is negatively impacting other states now. I think this needs to be deeper, I'm realizing, because a moose could definitely clamber through this with little to no issues. Let me just size this up. It's not as deep, though, as I need it to be. We also just had another heat wave. I hate summer. It's okay, guys. It's almost September. You know what that means. October and Halloween is right around the corner. In October, we'll have a Planet Zoo October. Real and true. Not clickbait. Real and true. More Planet Zoo... No more Planet Zoo 2 copies? The infinite hidden codes randomly generated in 5 nights at... Ah, Sorrel will do anything to get me to play 5 Nights at Freddy's, guys. They will stop at nothing to get it. To get me to play. I like how there's the posts, the support beams for this. Like, they could have just stopped right here, but instead it goes under the horrible whatever I just even made. Can I get a water thing? It says obstructed, but why? Yeah, see, it only goes up to, like, right here on the whole thing. It's so sad. Maybe if I put it deeper? Maybe if I put this side deeper, it'll be able to have a little bit of water. I have played Prehistoric Kingdom, actually, and I have quite enjoyed it. I think it'd be fun in the future to make a video with it. Or a video. Do a live stream save with it. It's just, like... It's hard. I find it difficult to play multiple building games at the same time on live stream and, like, focus on different projects in different areas, since, in a way, I feel like Planet Zoo and Prehistoric Kingdom are... Like, Prehistoric Kingdom is more similar to Planet Zoo, I think it is, than Jurassic World Evolution, at least, like, in the building and stuff like that, and the opportunities for creativity. But one day. Guys, I hope I'm not weird for this, but I want a human-sized dog bed for Christmas. I don't think that's weird. I've seen people get them before. It seems low-key fun. Look at that! A proper moat! The only problem is like, by the time it gets to this area in the enclosure, it's literally tall enough for the moose to swim across, but we'll figure that out. We'll cross that road when we get to it. We'll cross that road when we get to it. Are you excited for Planet Zoo 2? Personally, I'm not. I am pretty excited for it, honestly. I think there's a lot of things in it that are going to be quite different. I always enjoy building things. Like, here's the thing. I love Planet Zoo, the original. I've played over 400 hours, 500, I don't even know. Many, many hours in this game already. And there's still things I haven't figured out fully on it. Like, literally the other day, dude, I was learning some new keybinds that I didn't even know existed. And I think the potential for zoos with the addition of the aviaries and the aquarium element and things of that nature, the egg-laying mechanic and stuff like that, like, I don't know, I'm very excited to see what's done with it. I know a lot of people are very concerned about, like, DLCs and whatnot, like how many there's gonna be, but I think as long as they have a decent base game roster and as long as modding is a thing, I think it'll be good, and I'm looking forward to it. They've already, at least in my opinion, I've already seen details that make it clear to me, like, that there does seem to be a reasonable amount of effort being put into this. Yes, eggs. Yes, there's eggs! They revealed the other day. There was like a bird's nest and these owls raised their chicks, and then you release the birds to the wild, or, well, I guess you can. There's also, like, quote-unquote artificial human-built nests they can use, too, with, like, cameras in them. Obviously, we don't, like, with a quick preview, it's not like you can see the full depth of which a feature is. Like, they're trying to show you a sneak peek, they're not trying to show you everything. But even if it's just the surface level-ish bit that I've seen, like, I'm already pleased and impressed with that, so. Would I like more? Of course, but I think as long as the game reiterates enough and makes new features, then yeah, I'm okay with it. I know a lot of people were like, they should have just put, some people have always had the opinion, like, aviaries and aquariums should have just been in Planet Zoo, the original, but that's just how game companies work. Like, if there's a large, huge feature with room to put it in a sequel, like, that is what they'll do. But I think the additions are worth buying it over again, personally. But that's just my opinion. Birds and reptiles just appearing out of nowhere. Oh yeah, birds and reptiles both. There was a saltwater crocodile nest they showed on one of the previews recently. They also, I think there was maybe there wasn't a rockhopper penguin next, but are you able to make a petting zoo? Technically, yes, you can. I haven't made one yet, but you know what, guys? This would be the most appropriate section for it, so we'll see. Maybe it'll be something that I'll put in this zoo, maybe it won't. What's your best habitat? I feel like my best habitat is probably, like, this one is, like, I think the nicest in terms of plants and, like, different animals, but I think my wolf habitat is my best one that I've made so far in this zoo. They've got, like, an upper level where they can walk on top of it. They're... Help! Oh my gosh, that jump scared me. Hi, Amethyst. Welcome to the stream. Can we get a tour? Sure. Here, let me do this. I've already... Sorry, I get asked this one every so often, so I try to just do it quick, but... This is the Mac Europe section of the zoo. The zoo is called Makpolska Zoo. Why? Because it's in Poland. I couldn't think of any more fitting name for a Poland-based zoo. Over here is the ibex. Is the boy that got beat up, is he still here? Oh, good. You need to go to the wild. Goodbye. It's like kind of castle themed. Yes, Basalt is still here. She's still alive. Sort of-ish castle themed. It's not like amazing or anything. There's this little moat that separates these, and on the other side there's a bunch of wild boars with their little shelter. This is the wolf enclosure. There's 2 of them in here with their baby. It's just on this side of the hill. This is like a large viewing area, and this is where I have all the guest stuff currently, because everybody was complaining about, all of this. Hi, Lila! Welcome to the stream! I'm so sorry, I was giving the tour, I missed the message, but hello, welcome in, I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. You'll be... maybe I'll wait to say it. I need you to tell Crispy I somehow have a moose in my inventory named Crispy Jr. Source is closed down. Is this Crispy's zoo? And then there's some European badgers over here. They have a Hobbit-themed habitat right now. But they live down in here. I think they had babies. Did they? No. Is your fertility really bad? No. Is your husband's fertility bad? Why are you not having... Sorry, I'm just confused why they haven't had babies. They've been in here for so long. Is it because the size requirements just barely meet the recommended or whatever? Anyway, but yeah, there's that. And then up here is the lynx habitat. There's 2 of them in here currently. They have an indoor area and an outdoor area. And then over here is the train station and the deer and European bison habitat. So there's a few animals in here. This is going to be the moose habitat. I'm planning to make it today, finish it today. And then there's a couple other European species I need to make for this. A couple more European themed animal exhibits I need to make for this section. And then once this section is complete, it's going to be... What do you call it? Gonna be the African animal section, but that's where we're at right now. So probably like 4 to 5 more habitats for this part of the zoo to go, I think. This is Planet Zoo, the original. Sir Hopsalot Wild Kingdom. Sir Hopsalot Wild Kingdom. Low-key, should have been there on the first day when I named it, because I was struggling so hard to come up with a zoo name. I settled for Makpolska. Makpolska, bro. A lot of people have been saying they don't feel like they're that good at building. I feel like maybe I should make a video where I just go over, like, my best. Should I make some... Dude, the train. I can't not look at it every single time when it goes by. Chat, there's no time for them to look at animals. They're going 30 miles per hour. Yes! I did see the bunnies on the end of the Planet Zoo trailer. I think a lot of people are suspecting it's the mountain hare, which, cool. I'm just happy that there's a lagomorph at all gonna be coming, because Louis, my sweet sir. I think for the moose habitat, I might try to make it kind of swampy. Like, I feel like... Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, Wisent is pregnant, guys. This is, like, I feel like this is deep, but it's not deep enough for water for some reason. I hate the water system. Alright, I'm gonna make another spot for water. I'm just gonna try to make it a little muddy looking, I guess. Because moose generally live, I feel like, in an environment where there's lots of little pockets of water and lots of cattails and things like that, so... Yeah, this is something, I guess. I don't think they need deep swimming water, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe I'll just give them a nice spot right here. Oh, you know what? We could put the... Never mind, I don't know if it's gonna fit. No, maybe not. Ugh. I was thinking it could be nice, maybe I could put a little waterfall here or something, but I don't know that that's... Maybe I could put it, like, right here. Maybe I could put it right here. Oh my god! What the fuck?! What the fuck?! Amethyst! Holy shit! Okay, sorry. Oh my god, Amethyst, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Oh my god, 10 gifted subs. That's actually crazy. Thank you so much, Amethyst. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I sincerely appreciate it, and I'm sure everybody who received one will also seriously appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. W Amethyst. Thank you, Pookie. Thank you. Holy moly. Holy moly is right. Seriously? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I really appreciate it. Seriously, Amethyst. Thank you. I genuinely, anytime anybody donates like something crazy like that, I never know what to say. So I feel like I can't put my appreciation enough into words to like seriously how much it means. Like seriously, thank you so much, Amethyst. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Basically on Twitch, a sub is like, it's like they're like $5 a piece to buy one, and basically what it does is it makes it so viewers have access to like the emojis and like the ad-free viewing and things of that nature. So 10 of them is like 50 real life dollars, so it's crazy. But seriously, thank you so much, Amethyst. I appreciate it, and like I said, I know everybody who received one also is going to super appreciate it. $6, yeah. So even more than that. But listen, any gift is always so appreciated, no matter how big or how small. Obviously, like, if somebody does something crazy like that, like, I'm always gonna go be a bit haywire surprised, but I seriously appreciate anything, no matter how small, so thank you, thank you. Okay. I wanted to make, well, maybe I still can. I wanted to make a little, can I make a DIY DIY waterfall? I don't think I can, guys. I don't think I can. I don't think I can, unfortunately, but that's okay. DIY waterfall. See, like, I think it looks kind of cute, right? Can I just make it a bit taller, maybe? Thank you, Gloomy, for the 5 roses. I sincerely appreciate that. Thank you, Pookie. I'm trying to make, I don't think I can make it any better than what it is, unfortunately. I'm trying my best, but it's not working. It's not working. Let me just, maybe if I can, what if I can angle this? Like, not quite what I was thinking. Not quite what I was thinking either. Oh my god. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Maybe, or wait. Maybe, like, instead of that way, hold on. I have a plan, Arthur. If I stick it down, and then, like, is it realistic for water to go uphill? Probably not. But we can just pretend, okay? It's a man-made structure, okay? Tahiti, yes. We're going to go to Tahiti. Do anything more than building? I mean, there's some, zoo management elements to it. Like, it's mostly just a lot of zoo management, zoo building, zoo expansion type thing. This game is on Steam. Information is in the top right corner. Ooh. And then if I overlay it with some rocks, maybe it'll look okay. Is everybody's stream lagging, or is it just... Ooh. Ooh, I don't know how to feel. Maybe I can... My stream is fine. Okay, good. Okay, good. Sorry, just making sure. I feel like I heard a couple things related to that. Kirsten, thank you so much for the crab. I sincerely appreciate that, Pookie. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kirsten. Louis, will work piss me off tomorrow? Yes or no? Louis, will work piss unofficial off? What do you have to say about that? I don't like... I mean, if I put some rocks on it, maybe it'll look okay. Let's grab... I'm gonna try to, like, kind of imitate what I did over here. I've got to put a bunch of mud down over here, too, I think. As well. Hype train emote. What did we get? George March emote. Oh, it's a frog! Here, wait, I'll show you guys. Oh, actually, Amethyst already sent it. Yeah, there it is. A giant frog. It's a giant frog. It's kind of cute. I like frogs, chat. Fun fact. I used to catch a lot of them growing up. I had an obsession with tadpoles. I had this stupid... It was some... I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely some bullshit. They should have not been advertising for children. But basically, there was like this tadpole carrier, and the idea was is you'd buy some tadpoles from the company and they'd ship them to you, and then you'd raise them in this plastic container. And I was convinced I was gonna be able to do it when I was younger, and I never did. Thank God I didn't, honestly. What a horrible quality of life for an animal. But, yeah. Game information's in the top right corner. Guys, should I make a video of, like, I'll just make a short form video on my best building tips. Like, I can talk about easy things to do, because I'm not gonna lie. I like making my stuff look good, but I'm kind of a lazy builder. I don't ever do interior things. I don't ever make any of those like, I say ugly, those like super in-depth interior like infrastructure related things. Like if I go in here, there's no supports on this building. This thing would collapse in the real world. But, you know, the plants, I just like having a nice, well covered with plants type exhibit. The train is so distracting. Our European fallow deer are about to mate too, guys. We're gonna have so many fawns in the zoo soon. Say hi. Talk to you later. Seriously, thank you again so much, Amethyst. Have an amazing rest of your day, and thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. If your whiskey is correct, I don't even know how people are marking, even though I see the names. Whiskey says yes. Oh, stop. You'll figure it out. It'll be okay. Why is there grass in the pond? Oh, the bottom of it? Yeah, that's, Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try to make this look super muddy and gross. I say gross. I just want it to kind of look like this is a wetland or whatever. It looks kind of disgusting. It's okay, though. I would never willingly walk in a wetland, personally, guys. Growing up, I used to be like, oh yes, let me go play. Should we change the color of the water, actually? Clean water. What if I think I'm gonna make it less transparent, is what I'm gonna do. I feel like if it's less transparent, it makes it more obvious that it's, like, not meant to be clean water. Poo water. Stop! There's no dysentery in this water, I promise. No dysentery in this water. Okay? That's the rule. No dysentery. It's a moose exhibit. Or going to be a moose exhibit anyway. I need this water to look really saturated in color. I think I need to put a water cleaner over here. So maybe what I'll do, I might as well put an electricity box out here too while I'm at it, huh? This is gonna be ugly, and I apologize, but it's just the way it needs to be. I'm gonna grab some of the conservation stuff and just... because, like, hopefully no guest is gonna willingly walk around this. They'll avoid it. Hi, Floofy! Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. The game controls almost made me mad when I tried to build an exhibit. Do you play on PC or do you play on console? I feel like I tried playing it on console once because my dad was like, can you help me build something? Because he plays on console. And, I hated every minute of that experience, I can't lie. But also I basically only play games exclusively on PC, so that would be why. Do you think the guests get mad because they can hear the electricity while they're on the plane for the plane? There's no planes. Max dad lion compound. Oh yes, my dad does have a lion compound. Stop. I forgot I told you guys about that. He had to get the franchise zoo trophies and he made a apartment building for lions. I'm not making that up. It literally looked like a parking garage, but for lions. Hi Catnip, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. You can change the preset to dirty or Amazon. How does the Amazon preset look? Dirty... What about Everglade? Well, I can't really tell what the color of the Everglade water is if I can't see it. I think I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I like that it's still got like a nice deepish blue tint to it, but it's mostly, yeah. Derail the train. Listen, I was talking about this. The reason it goes so quick is the idea is that when you go around the corner, your money will fly out of your pockets. Listen, we may be a zoo, but we are also a business, guys. A business, first and foremost. I think... Oh, that's ugly. Hold on. It's because this is sitting here like this. We don't want that. Can I move this in? There we go. And then it should be fine like this. It's gonna look a little rough, but that's okay. If you get a fan palm, buy a whole bunch of them, put them by the electrical stuff, and make the guess angry thing go down. Just stuff as many plants into it. Is that the tip? The trick? Low-key, I did that over by the train tracks on the other side. Oh, true, that's smart. The staff path. I forgot that the staff path was a thing. It's just they're so ugly. Like, look at that. Ugh. It just feels very hideous to go from this nice, consistent texture to that ugly, hideous, stamped concrete look. Like, I wish I could just select the path and say whether or not it's meant to be accessible by staff only instead of making me do that. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is I think it's time to lay out the electrical fence. I think I'm going to use the same trick I used on this one. Put the electric fence inside of the little support posts here. Although we're going to have to make this fence taller because we're dealing with certain species of large deer. Can we stick that in there? Yes. Maybe it blends together nicely. Isn't there guest barriers that they can't cross? I don't think so. Like, really, the only way I've ever learned to, like, manage your guests and their movements is by using the... What do you call it? Using the staff pathing. And it's just kind of... I just don't like it because I feel like it distracts so much, you know, from the zoo's, like, path if you're trying really hard to make the paths look good. Okay, this is getting really small over here, so I feel like... Like, what are the odds the moose... Can the moose climb on top of this train track, do we think? Are they gonna give us problems if I leave it this short? Are they gonna give me issues and problems? I'm scared. Oh god, no. Don't do that. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, instead of... I'll just put it, like, right up alongside this. It's only 1.5 meters tall, dude. They're gonna jump over it. Okay. I have an idea. What if... Should I... I'm scared to edit this track. I'm scared the game is gonna... I don't want to delete this. I just want to delete a section of it. Nope. Okay, I guess not. Should I... Well, maybe what I could do instead is take this. I don't really love doing this, but it is what it is. It's okay if it's ugly. Just a momentary bit of ugliness. For the sake of fashion, I guess. Alright, and then we'll go back to letting this be the outside fence barrier thing. Yeah. Okay, and then I'll make it so that, like, this is the fence on this side, and then I'll have it pick up on the electric right here, if I can make the segment. Yeah, no, I can't. Oops. Okay, hold on. Just delete that. And then grab the electric again. Not that way, please. Can we go this way? Yes, we can. Okay, cool. Okay, there. Oh, here it comes, guys. Flying through, as per usual. It'd be fun if I had to hire employees as, what do you call it? Ride operators. I think that would be fun! Can I... Uh-oh. I'm seeing a problem, guys. I'm seeing an issue. Do you also see the issue? You know what? It's probably fine. It's fine. I'll just put some polls or posts here and hopefully it won't do what I think it's gonna not do. Okay. Let's just keep adding some more... Maybe we should start adding the plants instead of spending all this time on rocks and water. My plan is to add a bunch of... I think cattails are the plant that you usually find next to water. Also just reeds? Cattails and reeds, they're called. Sorry, using my hidden Wisconsin nature knowledge. It's okay. The guests have nothing to worry about if they get gored by a moose. They signed a waiver anyways when they came in that said if you get attacked, you can't pursue any legal action. Okay? So we're good. We won't have any closures or anything like that. We're good. We've got $28,000. I think this train is finally paying for itself. Is that true? $12,411 yearly, negative $12,000 yearly profit. That's horrible. Like, should I raise the price even more? I don't know. What happens in real zoos when animals run away? Do they get put down? No, I think usually they try to, if possible, they will try to capture them, like tranquilize them, and then return them. But in a situation where it's genuinely like a threat to public safety, like immediate threat to public safety, they will lethally deal with them, if you catch my drift. Whereas I've heard stories though of like a lioness escaping from a zoo and finding her nearby and being able to tranquilize her and return her safely type thing. But it really depends on the circumstance. Also too, how many animals are gone. That also can change things. America has maybe there's been multiple stories of this at this point, I feel like, but an interesting kind of true crime-ish documentary to watch is there was this wasn't a zoo, but it was just somebody's private collection of exotic animals that they let escape, and it was a whole ordeal. There were like multiple days where they had to hunt these animals because they were like an immediate threat to the surrounding community because there were so many, like lions, tigers, bears type collection is what it was. Oh, listen, I don't think it should be, don't get me wrong, but anyways, if you want an interesting thing to research one night, because I don't know, sometimes I like just hearing about interesting stories of things. Obviously, it was very scary, and luckily, I don't think anybody ended up dying beyond the guy who released them, which it was self-inflicted. But, I don't know, it's an interesting thing to learn about if you want. Remember the story of an Emmer leopard, I think, that got out and was just like on the roof of her enclosure? Interesting. Yeah, some of them don't, like, run away and go far. I think there was a story I heard about a lion that got out, and she literally just went into the forest next to the zoo and was found there later that day. Just strange. What did someone release? Their privately owned collection of lions and tigers and bears in a rural community many years ago, and it led to quite the news and media stir at the time, and luckily nobody was injured, like, I think, from the general public, if I remember correctly, but it was like a self-inflicted means of going out upon the person who released them, so. Alright, it's time for grass, guys. It's gonna take me 2 to 3 business days to put all of this in. I have There was this one time in Wisconsin, southern Wisconsin, where there was an animal that escaped from a zoo or somebody's private collection, basically, and everybody was freaking out in the area because there was this weird animal that nobody was able to identify. It was in the middle of winter, too, so that made it a bit more difficult to kind of tell what it was. It turns out there was a kangaroo, I think, that escaped, and no, everybody, it was in my grandma's town where she was at the time, and everybody was freaking out in the area. Like, oh my god, there's a wild animal roaming around! What is it? Freaking out, but it was just a kangaroo that escaped, so... And, you know, we don't see kangaroos very often here in Wisconsin, anyway. Ooh, wait. Guys, I'm gonna make such a beautiful little area here, okay? Like, watch this. Lily pads! I just remembered we have lily pads. Wait, let me put a bunch of these in here. The moose would most likely eat all these, I'm sure, but am I allowed to leave my phone from the stream for misuse? I mean, do whatever you like. I do not mind, as long as you are not using the live stream for nefarious means. I don't... Okay, like, no free... no, what do you call it? No privately owned kangaroos in Wisconsin. Sorry, I think this lily pad does not work as well, but these ones, I think these ones are good. With the flowers. Yeah, I use my, keyboard to control the keybinds for my little PNG tuber thing. But I do try to align it as best as possible with my voice, although it's a bit tricky sometimes. So I'm thinking, because I know a more recent escape happened this year as well. I feel like every year, somewhere, there's an animal that escapes somewhere and it captures media attention some way or another. I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of, not to say enchanting, because that's entrancing, not enchanting. Anyway, okay, so I think it looks so much better with these lily pads, but we need to fill this in more still. Let's put these bushes down in here. I didn't think about this. We need to put a shelter somewhere, but I don't know where I should do that. So... 100% bushes and totally not trees. Yes! Not trees that I'm hiding in the dirt. Under the tracks? I could. I was thinking, like, maybe just a simple shed shelter. Are you sure it's that safe? I'm sure it's fine. It's not like moose are notorious for, you know, maybe chasing cars aggressively and hitting them with their antlers when provoked. It's fine. Speaking of trains, let me change the color. I want to make it blue. I probably should do it while it's not driving. Oh, that looks really hideous, actually. Oh, God. Can I make it gray? Oh, there we go. Look at that. So much better. There it is. Alright, let me... What other plants should I put in here? Probably these. These bushes I really liked using in the last one, so I'll use them here, too. Although I feel like they're more fitting for, like, a dry, more arid... I mean, I say arid, but it's not really arid. Put this there. Put these. I guess we could... I forget that you can do beautification on the outskirts of things, too. Guys, it's almost been 2 hours. That's a whole roller coaster. Hi, Emmy. Yes, this is my beautiful roller coaster. Initially it was supposed to go 15 miles per hour, but I changed it, so now it goes a maximum speed of 30 miles per hour. So that way, when you go around the corner, there's always the risk of you flying out and landing in one of the animal exhibits, and your money will fly out of your pockets because you're going so quick. It's a very, good business practice, I think. Listen, they signed a waiver, okay? That's all I'm saying. This is my park, and they're attending it. the class on how to have money fall out of people's pockets from a fast train ride is available at my fake biotech university. Thank you, thank you. I get paid a small commission on that. Yes, I recommend it. Okay. I mean, listen, we've had escapees at our own zoo before. Yeah, I can only see that message too, sorry. I'm guessing the other one might have... TikTok's got a really silly flagging moderation system. I feel like I need to make more small grasses to help transition between the... Maybe I can use this like I did last time. If I turn it a little. Oh, this is something, I guess. Oh, look at that. That's good. Don't turn it. Oh, there we go. That looks better. RIP. I hope it fixes itself soon. Okay. Put some more over here. I think I want to put the entrance over here to the habitat, but I also want to put a little shelter, which I still haven't figured out what I actually want to make for that. Still haven't figured that out. Oh right, we need the cattails too. I forgot about that. I can put the rocks, more rocks over here too. Is your PC an older PC or is it like relatively new? Also, is it meant to be a gaming PC or... I always, whenever I break my boots in, I literally just, I'll like walk around in them for at least like, I'll walk around in them for 5 to 10 minutes every day, and then finally I'll just start riding in them. I think big cats can actually live upwards of like 20-ish years. I feel like 20-ish, 30 years. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me check. I feel like I remember one of my tigers in Planet Zoo getting up to 30 years old. Oh, 15 years. My bad. Maybe it's different with the tigers. No, this one also says 15 years. I swear I had one in here that was so old. Okay. Let's... Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I never make the zoo entrance first. Like, I just put the path down, and listen, I'll come back to this. I'll come back. I'll make an entrance, but it's not happening today. Guys, our red deer is about to have a baby. Where are you? A lot of them are expecting offspring, but I'm not seeing any that... Oh, this is expecting, not about to have offspring. Darn. Okay. Sorry, I was excited to give you guys a prediction, but I lied. No prediction yet. I'm gonna start putting these reeds, I think, in here. Alright. So we're gonna put these over here. If I can get it to go in the ground without jumping back up every time. Has your Planet Zoo game always had issues and crashed, or is it only, like, recently that it's been having this issue? Maybe I should just put, like, big, large stands of reeds recently. Okay. Then probably just a bug with whatever the most recent update they pushed out was. They added some free stuff, I know, not that long ago, but... comes in October because everything that's amazing happens in October. Sorry, I say this as somebody with an October birthday. And someone who likes Halloween. Usually there isn't, at least if it's through Steam, you usually have to... Yes, it is. Listen, only thing I guess that's annoying about it is I wish it would come out during the summer, because then I'd have lots of time to play it. But I'll have time still, just not as much. Yes, same, Ellie. I'm so excited. I mean, there's a lot of games, obviously, like, I look forward to and I'm curious about. But Planet Zoo 2, guys, listen. I'm gonna... the only thing I'm gonna be streaming for days. Do not talk about how bad my builds are probably gonna look the first time around. I'll probably end up playing the tutorial missions by myself off camera, because I feel like that's just something I need to do, low-key. I don't like playing tutorial missions on stream, it stresses me out. But then build our first two together. I'll take over your games and grind because I'm taking a gap semester. Low-key, I wish I was. Low-key. I mean, in a way, it'll be a part-time semester, but I'll be working more than if I get this job. Alright, do we feel like... I don't know, I don't really love how this is looking. Like, there's lots of reeds and stuff, but I feel like I need more. Like, I need lots of them everywhere. Is that crazy? Like, I'm trying to think of how I envision reeds, like stands of reeds, when I look at them in real life, and I feel like it's just, they're scattered and tall everywhere. Bro, Mac, you got tips to get gold for the career modes? I do. I say. I'm gonna be honest, my goal is with every animal to get everything as high as possible in terms of their welfare in every area type thing. I finished the golden career mode stuff, and it's just really what it is just maximizing the welfare on everything and just getting it done, although it's a grind. Bushes connecting the reeds? Yeah, maybe. Like, part of me feels like I need to have some space open so it looks like they can walk, but I think it just looks weird having these tall standalone plants instead of... But I can make these ones that are more like a line, at least. Like, I don't know how realistic this is, but hey, it's okay. That looks better, right? I think? I don't know. You can do it, I believe. If I've done it, you can do it. I will say, I haven't gotten gold on all of the DLC campaign missions, personally. But, you may find that... those are decent. It's just you don't have to do those in order to get the achievements. What if they swim across the water and hurt someone? ABC to fight the people if they didn't hire Mac. Aw, you guys! Defending my honor. I don't know. I'm just trusting if I don't get the job, there's another opportunity coming my way that I don't know about yet. Or maybe I'm fine right where I am and I just need to make it work. I don't know. Maybe add a fallen tree and some more rocks? True! True! That could be true. Real and true. Here, let me go in and do that. I love getting other people's ideas and feedback. It helps me make my stuff better. Ooh, okay. That looks better, I think. Maybe just a little bit more. Probably some rocks over here, too. We gotta add more trees. Plot twist, they're watching. Oh, good heavens, I hope not. That's always something I worry about when I live stream. Like, how much can I say? Like, is it possible that in 2 years from now, the person I'm talking about with this story, they'll know that I, like, was live streaming stuff, and they'll come back and hear it and be, like, flabbergasted. I don't know. That's why I'm always hesitant to talk about my real, like, life drama, because I feel like there's always the chance somebody could listen to my stuff eventually. Like, I haven't really told any of my family members, but as I found out, they get my shit recommended to them even though I don't tell anybody about it, which is so annoying. I have my contacts disconnected from my social media, but it's genuinely so frustrating. Why do all these social media companies insist on sharing my socials with other people when I've made it explicitly clear on my settings I don't want them to? SMH. Okay, maybe there's too many rocks on this side, but that's okay. What do we think about this, chat? I think I might add some reeds over here. These rocks are from a DLC. I'm pretty sure it's the Aquatic Pack DLC. They're these quote-unquote faux rocks, and basically you can recolor them to look any type of way you want them to color-wise, which is very helpful. And they make for nice, easy pebbling details. Yup, I feel you on that. I do. I don't know, it's so annoying, genuinely. Like, I'll get people recommended to me that are my family members, and I'm like, if they are getting recommended to me, I know I'm getting recommended to them. Type thing. This is for a moose. I don't think these moose really need sand, but hey. Beach day, moose beach day. More so mud they need, I think. Alright guys, how do we feel about this? Is it giving moose habitat? Is there enough reeds and kind of like marshiness for them, do we think? I do... Ooh, cabin shed. That's kind of an idea. I like that. Log cabin. Yeah, it does need some trees. I'll put trees more on the outskirts, I think. Because generally wetlands, they might have some trees, but I don't think they're as wooded as some of the other places. There might be a jumpable escape point, though. There might be, but we'll find out. We'll find out in due time. We'll find out in due time. It's just not yet. Do they have seaweed? You know, they'll eat the reeds. It'll be okay. They've got a wonderful plethora of plants to choose from. I don't know if this looks very convincing or not. Yes, moose, not entirely in swamps, but they are very excellent swimmers. They eat lots of underwater plants when they are able to. They tend to live in, at least here in the States, in regularly marshy areas. I'm gonna add hyena. You guys really want me to add hyenas? I don't know. I think it's nice to start a new area with something small, because then it's not... I feel like realistically for guests it makes sense that they should go through some smaller things first and then get to something larger, but I could maybe see like a smaller predator like maybe African wild dogs or hyenas first. Or maybe something really small like a fennec fox or maybe even meerkats. Although I find the smaller species are kind of nice to nestle between those large exhibits where there's like these funky shapes to fill in. Don't know if this looks good or not. I'm just making stuff up. Okay. I think I'm just gonna add a little bit more over here. I love reeds. I can't stop using them. There's never too many in this situation. Okay. I think this is alright. Do you have any food and drinks or bathrooms? I do. They're just over here, though. I think what I'm gonna have to do is every section of the... What do you call it? Every section is gonna have to have its own food eating area situation. Bonk. Oh, hi, Tindra. Hello. Realistic or cartoon? What do you mean? realistic or cartoon? What realistic or cartoon? I don't want to use that same tree twice. I'll use this one though. I should get some deciduous too. You know what? I like this. I like this a lot. I'm pleased with how it's turning out. I don't have any exhibit animals. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like the exhibit animals in game. Is there a baby in here yet? Anybody having baby? Morta's matured! Oh, stop. Gorgeous girl. Okay, I'll hold on to her, because maybe she can live here soon with an actual mate once. God forbid. Why are we fighting for alpha status in here? Did you guys... These pigs aged up and were born in the same live stream. That's crazy. Get out of here. Out. Pumbaa. Okay, there's Pumbaa. Here's Liz. Who are you? Anthony. Get out of here, Anthony. Alright, is that it? Is Tusk in here? It looks like this. Is this Tusk? Okay, good. This is Tusk. But Tusk is elderly. Uh-oh. She might not make it much longer. Okay. I'm gonna finish up this exhibit too. It's just, I use keybinds to manually control the emotions. Okay, here, we're gonna use log. Log-themed items. I think. Seems reasonable anyway. Where should I put this, though? I feel like I really only have a nice flat area for it, like, over here. Maybe it'd be better to put it over here. No. Maybe I should delete some stuff over here, just, like, a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. I think that's smart. I don't need anything crazy. Yes! I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of muscle memory trained myself quite a bit with it, but... Alright, so... I think this is reasonable. I think this is reasonable. You're good. I'm kind of tempted to delete the sides. And instead, I'll put... Oh, somebody mentioned putting a log here. I'm gonna do that. Let me switch this around. There we go. I think that's cool. Adds a little bit of flair. Okay, so for this, there isn't necessarily like a perfect roof piece for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this here, and then I am literally going to make a DIY shelter by taking this attachment right here and angling it. A warthog named Chad at your zoo. You know what? Hey, that's a good use of money in my opinion. Warthog named Chad. Kind of amazing, I can't lie. Hi, JD! We're building for a moose right now. A big, humongous, large moose. Okay, I think... I'm gonna just grab all these. Grab it and swap it around. Oh! I'm gonna put this... Ooh, that's actually... I'm realizing that's quite low. Thank you for the follow. What's your least favorite color? Is it... I feel a little fake if I say I don't have a favorite. I don't have a least favorite color, but I feel like every color has its time and place, you know what I mean? Like... I don't know. I don't know. Every color has its time and place. I wonder if I could get like a flat piece and brown, yellow, See, I feel like I like brown in certain situations, though. Oh my god, stop. This is perfect. I can just slide it around on this. Oh wow, it even lines up perfect, too. Oh, just kidding, it doesn't. I thought it did, but it doesn't. Alright, sorry guys, it's gonna look a little silly, but that's okay. That's confusing. How does it do that? Lines up perfect on some and doesn't on others. Strange. Alright, we're gonna put this here. Put that there. Put that there. It's getting close to finished. I just need to also add the staff path too. I low-key forgot about that. Alright, there it is. Their shelter. It's nothing amazing, but I feel like, you know, a lot of our animals have very elaborate, like... I say elaborate, but just very nice structures, whereas this feels a bit more like... I for real was just messing around, you know? Like, but it's decent. It's got a much more organic feel to it. Needs a chimney. How do we do that, guys? How do we make a chimney? I don't know if I can because there's no tiny... Do we pretend this log is the chimney? Wait. Oh my god, stop. What if we put smoke on it? Wait! Ah, stop! Does it make sense? No. But is it fun? Yeah. Help! That's so funny. Okay, so, yeah, this is gonna be their shelter. Okay, I think this exhibit is actually ready for them. We do need to make the staff thing, the staff path over here, so I will do that. We also need to put the null barriers in place, because I didn't do that yet, so, oops. Let me just... Can I put this here? Thanks. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I think this is the last thing we're gonna do today on stream, just so you guys know. I didn't expect to spend 2.5 hours today making a Planet Zoo enclosure, but you know what? I'm not complaining, chat. I'm pleased. I'm pleased with what we've accomplished. Can we make this? I guess we can't make it gravel, unfortunately. I'm praying I'm gonna be done with stream and I'm gonna see the job offer email. Probably not, though. I know they said they have more people to email. When's Story of Alicia stream? I think... I don't know. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do a Keymore stream just because I haven't done one in a minute and I feel like I owe it to the game to at least review the new update a bit, and I know some people here have missed seeing it. I think Sunday I'll do some Story of Alicia stuff Sunday, but... Okay. Wow, I'm actually so happy. It looks so much better than I thought it would. We still need to add the enrichment stuff, but I'll start by adding... Guys, we have a moose named Crispy Jr. Do I put this one in? Or do I put the two leucistic ones in? Crispy Jr. Crispy Jr. Invalid destination. What do you mean? Is this not... Is there a spot where it's not... I'm confused. How do you check habitat? Like... How do I check this? Oh, is it because there's... It doesn't need power, though, does it? Do you have a door? I do have a door. The null barrier connects to this, so this should mean it's enclosed. Oh, is it because it doesn't connect to this? That's what it is. Okay. There. Now we should be good. Maybe I'll just leave it at one moose temporarily. I just want to hold off on putting the color morphs in with ones that aren't color morph varieties, because if you can reproduce the color morphs, it gives you more conservation credits. Could buy a different female, although these ones really suck. It's okay though. Alright, let's give it a minute and see. I'm so happy with how this turned out though, can I just say, like, I wasn't going in with very high expectations, but I think it's very cute. I'm very pleased with how it's turned out. I guess we can just add some of the moose stuff. They like a ball feeder. Thank you for the heart. I sincerely appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll put the feeder there. I guess they probably are gonna want bedding, but low-key, do they need that though? You know what? Part of it can have bedding. Maybe one part will be... Ooh. One part will be straw and one part will be feather. Feather. Nah, leave it like that. Alright, there they go. I'm gonna grab this. Put the watermelon somewhere over here. Not right there. Nope, don't want to do that either. Put the ball over here. Put the feeder over here. I'm gonna copy and paste this rubbing pillar here. Look at that! Oh, good heavens! He could definitely derail this train if he really wanted to. We'll see if he does. He is quite large and majestic. Look at that, guys. Big, huge moose. Big, huge moose. Hopefully he doesn't jump over that and attack anybody. Look at that, guys. Incredible. Maybe you owe it to yourself to go get some ice cream. Can he fit into his cabin? Oh shit. I thought you might be onto something about that. Maybe... Hold on. I might have to, I might just have to put that down a little on this side, and then maybe on one side I keep it open so that way I know he can go in. Because I hadn't even thought of that he might be too big. Oops, don't do that. Oh, he's running around. He's kicking up his heels. Do you have a hard shelter? Temperature. Why is the temperature bad? Oh, it's too hot for you? I feel like these guys live in such a wide range of temperatures, though. Like, they definitely can live in places where it is hotter. I say hotter. Like, generally it's still taiga, but... Like, I know how hot it gets up in Boundary Waters sometimes. 70s, 26 degrees Celsius. How hot is that? 70s? I feel like that's 70s. I guess I'll just put a cooler for him anyway. That's not how you spell that. I'll just make sure it's like a nice, comfortable 10, 8, 6, whatever. Okay. Put that there. Put this here. Hopefully this doesn't prove problematic for me in the future, but that's okay. Alright, where is he? Where did he go? You would think it'd be hard to lose a moose. What are they looking at? Where is he? Guys? How did I lose my moose? Oh, here he is. I got nervous for a second. Help. Help! I got scared. No, I'm not Polish. I've built a lot of different zoos before in this game, and I've usually called them Maktopia, but this time around my viewers were like, make one in Poland, and I was like, okay, we're gonna make this different from the previous ones. So I was like, what's something in Polish? And the only word I know is Polska. So I was like, Makpolska, guys. So, instead of Mactopia, it's Makpolska. I do want to get another one, I think. He's very majestic and beautiful. I wish more of the boys could live together. Maybe they can if there's no girls present. Let me see. I feel like there's... Yeah, man. Okay, as I expected, the males are solitary. The males are quite solitary. Understandable, but their antlers are just so impressive. I want more of them. There's this girl. She doesn't have amazing genetics, but that's okay. Alright, any other issues that you need to complain to me about? Got enough hard shelter, you have your social needs met, you are a young adult and you are about to eat this delicious looking watermelon. Oh, they can, trust me. They live, Alaskan moose are massive and it gets to be like negative 50 degrees. Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I never quarantine any of my animals. Maybe it's a bad habit, but the amount of times I've put an animal straight into the exhibit and they've immediately been sick has been so far and few that I'll risk the outbreak for the sake of just putting them in. This is not good advice for any real-life practical animal keeping, by the way. Do not take this advice as if it's good real-life advice, alright? I'm just saying what I do in a game, okay? Real zoos and real-world animal keeping, especially fish, you need to quarantine them before you put them in with other animals to prevent risk of disease if anything's there, but... I am not a professional. I think this is already broken, yeah. I just know this is the most annoying sound under the world. You guys are probably complaining about it. Why would you walk all the way over here? I need to put some donation boxes over here, too. Thank you for the follow. My entire giraffe herd got worms from a single giraffe, even when he was quarantined. Yeah, see? So, they get sick anyway, guys. Trust. Not joshing. Not joking. I'm gonna... Okay, so unfortunately I don't think this is enough space to put the seating. I went in after the fact and I put this seating here. Oh, yep, nope. You know, I could turn it this way. That is so ugly, Makachin. Don't do that. He jumped! Oh, that's so cute. Is your girlfriend here yet? I do not see her. How far did they have to run to deliver? There's a mechanic running. I don't see anybody else running. I did say to put her in here, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Well, alright, she'll arrive in 2 to 3 business days, I guess. Okay. In the meantime, how do you even transport giraffes? Big trailers. They also... Pretty sure they can transport them on airplanes, too, but you need, like, a very specialized airplane setup. Oh, here she is! I'm so blind! She's already here! My bad. Moose are just... They're very fascinating animals to me. They intimidate me, and I'm scared of them. But, I don't know, they're just... There's something about humongous deer that is quite fascinating. I'm sorry, I know, I'm quite fake. Her size, though, compared to the male... Like, look how small she is compared to him. He is huge. He probably has a really good size gene, though, I bet, because he's gold. Yep, he's got a 100% size gene. This is the largest they can be. Oh, so Sugoi, so cute. I love him! So cute! Okay, alright, I think, guys, this is where I'm gonna end the live stream for today. Outside of stream tonight, maybe, while I'm bored, I will partake in some beautification. Putting some plants in, putting some extra guardrail fences, side view. They need to go over by each other. They're like being... Oh, look! She's in the water! Oh, she's playing in the lily pads. Oh, and there goes the train. Very cool, though. I'm actually, guys, I'm so pleased with how this turned out. Can I just say, like, I've accomplished so much today. We accomplished so much. 2 whole new exhibits done. Do consider what we will be making next. I'm thinking maybe I want to put a Wolverine in this zoo. I feel like maybe it makes the most sense to put it, like, somewhere in here, but maybe it's not enough space. I could technically expand this back a little bit if need be. And then I want to do reindeer, I think, but I feel like I should combine that with an Arctic fox somehow. Like, put the 2 coldest animal species over here, and then maybe 1 more species here? I'm not really sure. Here, I'll give you guys the look. See, originally I was thinking a bear, but the issue is there's no European bear species. Except, I think, technically the polar bear is considered on the European continent. In the very, very, very far north. But that's the only one, and, like, low-key, I don't know if I want to do polar bears, just because they require so much room. And we've already made some exhibits for animals that I feel like are really huge. So I'm like, yeah, do you have barriers, or can we go to the animal? You guys can walk right in. You know, you just gotta cross. Just jump over this ledge. See, look at these people. Wait, this is very dangerous, actually. All it takes is the moose deciding... Why are you guys going over here, actually? Sorry. I need them all to disappear now. This is not the appropriate place to be viewing these guys. I need you to go back that way. But yeah, so think about it. Think about it. Think about what the future can look like for the European continent area. Pretty soon, though, I will warn you, these guys are in... Why did I not know greater flamingos were in Europe? Bro. Yeah, we don't have the... We've got, technically, there's just no brown bear species. It's the polar bear species, but that's it. Should I play Planet Zoo or wait for Planet Zoo 2? Honestly, if Planet Zoo is on good sale, which it goes on good sale quite frequently, like, every month it seems like... or so they'll have like a $5 to $10 deal on it. I'd recommend buying it then and just giving it a try. And then that way, like, you're putting in enough money where it's like you can test everything and just see, like, do you really enjoy this? Before investing fully in Planet Zoo 2. That would be my personal recommendation. But, yeah. Okay, so yeah, consider this list of animals. The only thing I'm gonna say, like, I think are hard to no to is the gray seal, unfortunately. I just feel like this animal... I don't feel like it makes sense in the zoo with the way we've got mostly terrestrial animals at this point, and I don't particularly want to make, like, a huge water section. So, yeah. Having said that, these are all the possible considerations over here. I do think it could be fun to make a domestic section as well. Maybe, like, domestic animal section, or maybe domestic animal section over here. Wolverine, reindeer, and Arctic fox? Question mark? We'll see. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. We will be playing... I think tomorrow will be Legend of Hemor, and we're also going to be doing... Was there a baby? Oh, wait! No, that's not a baby. Guys. Alright, no baby. No babies yet. Tomorrow, though, there will be babies. Anyways, thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Planet Zoo tomorrow, and The Legend of Hemor. See you guys later. Bye-bye!